Well, hello everyone and welcome to another episode here at Larry's Orchids. Today we're going to be talking about how to grow aloe. Now, aloe is one of those plants that I think a lot of people overcomplicate because we are consistently getting emails about how to grow it. And so I thought I'd cover it in this episode because it's really not one of the harder plants to grow. So I wanted to talk about how to grow it because it's one of those plants that once you realize how simple it is, you'll never overcomplicate it again. So when it comes to aloe, they are a desert plant. It's a succulent. So desert plants don't get that much rain. So you don't want the growing medium to be wet all the time. That's going to lead to root rot, and you're going to notice that the plant will get rather wobbly. If it starts getting like that, simply reduce the watering. I typically don't water my aloe any more than once a week. You'll feel it. If it feels damp to the touch, you want to let it dry out. And so by drying out, you want to pick it up when it's wet and then let it go till it gets noticeably lighter, probably about 75% lighter, and then you can water again because it has to dry out. Otherwise, like I said, it will begin to root rot. So then the next thing is the temperature. When it comes to aloe, they are a house plant. They like just pretty average house temperatures. Now, I would not suggest leaving this outside because aloe is not going to be a perennial that's going to die back and come back in the springtime. If it dies, it's going to stay dead. So make sure you just bring it in. You can leave it out on your patio or your porch. It's going to do very well for you out there because they can handle temperatures between 60 and 85 degrees. And they can even handle a little bit higher than that, but you find that the leaves begin to get some brown spotting on them because they don't like temperatures really hot, even though they are a desert plant. These aloes are a little more temperate. So when it comes to also fertilizing, you don't really need to fertilize these all that much. We recommend just your average all-purpose fertilizer. A 10-10-10 will work great, and then just simply fertilize about once a month because they are pretty much self-sustaining on their own. And also another thing is that if you're someone that goes on vacation, this plant is going to be so for you because of the fact that it retains water in the leaves. That's what gives them their plump, succulent nature, which is where they get their name. They will actually store water in their leaves. So if you forget to water or go on vacation for a little while, you don't need to have a house sitter water these plants, and you don't need to worry about coming back to a dead plant because they will use those water reserves as they go without water, which is again why you want to let the soil dry out because they like to run off their reserves every once in a while. It helps the plant kind of stay up on its game a little bit. And also another thing is sunlight. These plants do not require full sun. A lot of people think since they're in the desert, I better give them full sun. If you can give them full sun, they're going to do fine. But if you can only give them partial sun, like a west-facing window or a south-facing window, they're going to do fine for you as well. So they might not grow as fast, but they're still going to do very well for you in that situation. And the last thing is that people are going to be asking, can you use this aloe for sunburns? And absolutely. All aloes can be used for sunburns. It's just certain aloes give more of the aloe gel than others. This is the white fox. It's got a very cool pattern. It's more of the, I guess, the artistic form of aloe. It's not the large aloes that you see in the store, but this can still be used for sunburns and scrapes and cuts and all those things that you use aloe for normally. You just might have to use a couple more leaves to get the job done, but it will work. So there you go. There is the growing guide on aloe. Very simple, very self-explanatory. And hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please click the subscribe button. That always helps us out, know who we're reaching. It also helps you stay up to date whenever we upload a cool video like this one. Also, if you have any friends that are into growing aloe or trying to grow aloe, send them this way so that they can learn some stuff as well. And I think they'll appreciate it. Also, if you are interested in purchasing this aloe, links are in the description box below to where you can get that. And that's about all I got for you today. So until next episode, this is Luke from Larry's Orchids, thanking you for making us the #1 stop shop for all your orchid and tropical needs. Take care, everyone. Bye.